skin activist. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the very first platform in history for the eradication of colorism and darkism. I created the platform in 1998 and called it Dark Skin Activism. And like I said, it's the first platform to fight to get rid of colorism. Okay. From 98 to 2010, I was in the community on a grassroots level working to fight against dark skin discrimination through my books about only dark skin, my plays about only dark skin, and through doing darkism talks. And around 2010, I introduced the very first platform on YouTube, on social media, to fight for the eradication of colorism and darkism and dark skin discrimination. And around 2015, I went viral. And after that, unfortunately, people on the internet, they began mocking me for being the dark skin activist and calling out colorism, and then they started to copy and plagiarize everything I did. And so that is the short story of how the topic of colorism got to the internet. It got to the internet, to YouTube and social media via Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. I also want to let you guys know that as a result of my dark skin activism, I'm currently fighting darkism through litigation. I am in a litigation right now with Tommy Sotomayor because a year ago he plagiarized my content and used it maliciously. I sent a cease and desist. He didn't cease and desist, and as a result I had to take it through the legal system. So if you want to support me, because I'm not the only one he's done this to, it's happened to a multitude of other black women online. I think I'm probably the first one to fight. Please go to my Cash App, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala, and make a contribution to help me to continue to fight, to push my case along in terms of the legal expenses that I have incurred and I keep incurring in this darkism fight. My website is darkskinactivist.com. My Cash App is $rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. So please go and make a contribution. And thank you to those of you that have already made a contribution. Now, the last live I was doing, it got cut off. So I wanted to come back on here and make sure that I got out what I wanted to say, because this is important to me, y'all. I made a live earlier talking to you guys about how if I just had two good dark-skinned parents that either maybe they had, and when I say good, I'm talking about in terms of maybe having wealth, being outright wealthy, or having a hustle in them. I believe that economically, because it's all about economics, I believe that as a dark-skinned person that went from childhood to adulthood, I would have had a fighting chance. I would have had better life chances. Now, imagine if you just have just one light-skinned parent. Now, I'm going to talk about that. Some of y'all going to hate. Some of y'all going to be in denial about it. But the fact of the matter is, if a black child, whether the child is dark skinned or light skinned, if a black child, or whether the child is brown skinned, if a black child has at least one light skinned parent, I argue that their life chances, as far as opportunities, as far as access to opportunities, as far as the lessening of darkism, my belief, it's my deepest, sincerest belief, y'all, that dark skin, brown skin child is going to do better. That they're going to, they're going to still suffer the blows of darkism and racism. But sometimes when let me put it like this. So let me break it down in a very simple way so where y'all can understand. Because I know y'all, is somebody out there that's listening that completely understands where I am coming from. I know this. I remember back in the day when we was in school. Y'all remember when some people would come along and they'll be like, yo mama black, ooh, your mama black. And if you call the person mama black, which is the irony of it is, when you think about it as an adult, well, damn, my mama is black. If you call the person's mama black, a black person's mama black, those was fighting words, okay? A person will want to physically fight you as a kid in school if you said, damn, your mama black. Let's say your mama came and picked you up from the bus stop. Or let's say your mama came and picked you up from school. And the next day you got in the cafeteria and some person that saw you, they didn't like you, they want to go in on you. I seen your mama pick you up and damn she black. You gonna want to fight. Okay, I've seen people fight in school because kids called their mama black. Okay? But one thing I also noticed is like in little conversations you had growing up in school, whether it really starts in middle school, high school, in order to get cool points, in order to gain more recognition, in order to make people like you. One of the things I noticed is that a black kid, whether it be a girl or a boy, they would sit there and say, my mama light skinned. They'll start talking about their family. My mama, she light skinned. They'll make sure they threw in if their mama was light skinned. Because in the black community, intrinsically, even children who have not all the way, you know what I'm saying, mastered and understood this thing called Darkism. Intrinsically, these kids knew that having a light-skinned parent would get them some damn cool points. So I'm saying, if a child know that they could get social standing among their friends by letting everybody know that their mama light skinned, their mama mixed race, just imagine what that would do regarding having a light skinned parent as the child grows up and moves out into a wider social stratosphere, like college preparation, for example. Like connections in the community, for example, or just by virtue of people seeing that the person's parent is light-skinned, the person getting this privilege, and the people that they're interacting with feeling less threatened if the person has a light-skinned mama or a light-skinned dad. Black folks, don't act like what I'm saying ain't the truth. Just having one light-skinned parents can do wonders for you as a black child. And also, we gotta realize too that the economics of it, and there's been studies to prove this, that light-skinned people in general have better jobs, have more education. And that equates to their personal economy. That equates to them having more money. And that benefits their family. So it's getting dark out here, y'all. And that's pretty much what was on my heart and mind to say. I know YouTube is messing with my views because I only see 5 people on here watching. But that's okay, because somebody needs to hear this message. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. That if unfortunately in society, in a darkest society, in a racist society, having at least one light-skinned parent can make all the difference in a child's life. And I'm sad to say this. It pains my heart to say it, but I only want to keep it real. Having one light-skinned parent can make all the difference. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Hit my Cash App, $rashidalala. Hit my PayPal, icecreamladydream at yahoo.com. And subscribe. Share this video, like this video, and that's pretty much all I had to say. Yes, I'm back again, but that's all I had to say for now. I'll talk to you guys again soon. If the spirit hits me to come back on here again, and if I get home and I'm able to really sit down in front of my when I do my live streams off my laptop, I might come back on here and explore this topic again. But this was on my heart to speak on right now, and my other live, it completely went out. And I just wanted to make sure I came back on here and, reiterated and really said what was on my heart. Thank y'all for watching. darkskinactivist.com.